Well, hello everybody. This is Scooter Pete here. It is the 13th, I believe, of March. And this is my first ride of the year. I'm telling you, it sure feels strange, but I'm sure I'll get used to it. Beautiful day here. Just fantastic weather. Oh, here comes. Looks like another Bergman. And anyway, I'll have to track him down sometime. But it's been a long winter, actually. Not terribly, snowy or cold or anything like that, because we don't get that here. Here we get rain, because Vancouver Island, of course, is a rainforest, and we get the Japan Current running through here, so it keeps things kind of temperate. But there's so much to talk about. My goodness, I don't know where to start. Well, start off first with the Helix. My Honda Helix project. That poor bike. Anyway, as some of you may be aware, that's the bike that I had my accident on. I was planning on rebuilding it over the winter and getting it ready to go. I purchased all the new body panels and all kinds of parts. Radiator, carb, hoses, throttle cables, you name it. And started to put it back together, and you know what? I just couldn't get myself to finish it. I just couldn't do it. I don't know. I'd go in the garage with all kinds of good intentions, and I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And I always end up sitting on the stool looking at the bike and thinking about when I had my accident. So I said, well, enough is enough. And time to move on. So I put the thing up for sale. Breaks my heart, really does. Because I had such high hopes for that bike, but I guess it's just not meant to be. So I lost a pile of money on it. Just a pile of money. But what can you do? At least, it's like they say, if you have your health, you have everything. And so I'm just hanging on and doing my thing. So I'll continue with my Bergman, of course. And I have my 1983 Suzuki GS450A. It's an automatic, of course. Very rare bike. So I'll be working on that. It doesn't need a whole lot of work. I had it running last fall, so it's good to go. But just the oil change and all this kind of stuff. And what else? Let's see. Yeah, the doggone Helix. That was quite an experience, that bike. Wouldn't want to wish it on anybody. Well, hopefully the new owner, who's getting one hell of a good deal, will do well with it and enjoy it. It's not the bike's fault. It's not my fault. It's doggone deer's fault. So, what the hell? He can, we'll just move along. Anyway, what else is new here? Let's see. I'm going on a trip in June. Yes, with a buddy who I haven't seen in years, who lives in Victoria. And we're going to go and do the Olympic Peninsula in Washington State. So I ride down to to Victoria, southern tip of the island, and meet up with Robbie and Then from there we take the Coho ferry across to Port Angeles, and we grab Highway 101 and make our way all the way down to Portland. And he's got some buddies there, so we're going to drop in, say hello, maybe spend a day in Portland, and then the next day we'll be heading back up, and again on Highway 101, or rather Interstate 5, rather I-5, and from there we're going to go visit Mount St. Helens. That'll be interesting. So it'd be nice to see St. Helens, and then from there we make our way back up again on Highway 101 all the way to Port Angeles. Take the ferry back. I drop off Robbie at his place, and I carry on back home. It's going to be a nice trip, about a week, 4 to 6 days. Not like in past years where I was doing like 3,000 miles, 3,500 miles, but what the hell, gets me out. Funny thing, the older that I get, I just turned 62, by the way. The older that I get, the less interested I am in really long distance rides. Although that may change. You never know. Depends on the bike. But right now, I love my Bergman. You just can't get a better touring bike. Overall, I mean, for power, for comfort, for accessories, for storage, you name it, it's got it. So I'll be riding the Bergman for a while, but I think I'm going to get one more bike in my life. I haven't decided what it's going to be. Anybody has any suggestions, let me know. I'm actually thinking either another Bergman or maybe go the whole hog and get myself a Can-Am Spyder. Then I'd be Spider Pete. So, without any further ado, Spider Pete, what am I saying? Scooter Pete is back, and we're going to be doing more videos as time goes on, and I hope to be able to do a lot of videoing during the trip in June. So, to all subscribers and visitors to this channel, I wish you all a good day and have yourself a wonderful spring and summer. Scooter Pete out.